circles. Think there's something to do. I'll just do my crits. Well, I'll do a bit of it. It'll be a very short video. The video's here just because of a bit of an alarm bell or a sigh across my face. It depends on how you view it, basically. So, I mean, I wasn't supposed to do a video today, but fuck it. I may as well address an issue. Because I feel like addressing an issue. There's nothing else to do, and yes, it's 52 and nearly $250,000, whatever. But, getting besides that, hey, a car.
Oh, hi. What do you need?
I'll have that slides around.
How do you choose between your children?
Easy, it slides.
No problem. I'll have your personal vehicle brought around.
Thank you very much. There we go. But the issue is with Rockstar basically being a bunch of bellends once again. That's the issue. Here's the thing. I don't reckon they can solve the problem, but they're going to do the damnedest to try and solve the problem. And they're phone down. The problem is this. On the top left of the screen, don't worry, no one can hear me in the game. I'm the only one in the session that's in public session because I'm able to buy crates just to kind of show you how to do that. And they don't want people to... Thanks for blocking my car door, you dick. Move. You know, but they don't want people to be in public, you know, solo sessions. That's the idea. Now, the reason they don't want you to be in that kind of session is because you can do whatever the fuck you want. So let's say you want to do some MC, you want to collect supplies, stock them up, and then sell them. You can do that. No one's gonna fucking touch you. Let's say you want to source some vehicles, sell them off. You know, you sell 10 top range cars. That's $800,000. You know, I've got a inflamed finger off the clap. Yeah, you know. Meant to click, but I got a bandaged finger because I slammed in a door earlier on, so I can't click. It was really fucking hurt when my finger smacks onto that one. So, you know, it's the same with the CEO business, and that's the actual reason I looked around. It'll be actually be a year ago now, to basically find ways to go into a solo online session, to basically say, you know, because I was one of those people that was just getting completely fucking annoyed. Every 10 seconds it's just, oh look, my crate's been destroyed. Yay! All it was bellends and the hydras and fucking savages blowing the shit up, and I couldn't make any money. I couldn't make anything because I was just constantly getting this shit destroyed. And I was just wasting and wasting and wasting money. I know it's funny coming to someone who has that much, I think it was 37.5 million at back then, but that much money in game. Legitimately earned as well, that's the funny side of it. Sorry to keep showing the police off. But the problem is pretty much like, I get it Rockstar, you want to stop people, you know, taking advantage of the game, but here's the problem, and I'm going to butcher his name right now, but the video is watching because I've got bored and thought so I've done the GTA for the day, but, you know, it's back obviously. Sorry about hacking your name with pieces of a meat cleaver, but that's Satisfane, I think is how you pronounce it. But he was basically saying, I can wholeheartedly agree with him, is, personally I would rather have people play the game than everyone using this method just kind of doesn't play the game. They just basically put down the controller and say, fuck it then, I'll just stop playing the game. I mean, the money-making method on it right now, or rather the method of getting to an online session all by yourself. Even for me, I admit I use the MTU because I'm, you know, on the PlayStation 4. And you can technically do a similar thing on the Xbox One. But I just want to address Rockstar and say they're always even past that. The problem is you can fix the networking issue. You just have to make the game run normally at a lower and lower and lower speed. First of all, that would mean bye 30 players in an online session. That's fucking impossible. If you try and make it run much slower, it'll be lag galore. You'll have to go back to like the last gen when we had 16 fuckers in a session, not 30. You'll have to do that, first of all. Second thing you have to do is pretty much half everything else. So all the traffic on the road, you'll half that, which makes my life a million times easier because the traffic is so fucking lovely in this game. Like this car here. And then, I get it, I'm on red, but however, it's stupid. You know, just fucking jump out of it. It's like I think it was 2 days ago and I exporting a car. I literally put the handbrake on, knobbed in and it stopped the car. Stupid bloody old bag, and I'm being serious, it wasn't. It was seriously coming. Thanks back on the lanes. I can't look through the back of the seat there to see a box, that's right. But crashes into us and I tumble down the entire cliff. I lost about $30,000 in the condition of that car. Because I tumbled down a fucking cliff. What's the most annoying thing is I'm only 100 metres from Declan's house. 100 metres from the objective. Fuck. You know. I don't think it was annoying. I wasn't minding of the start, but no, it's right at the end, like a fucked over. But the Cyrox that you can't do it. Because people will find other ways to get an online session. You haven't even stopped to think about your internet. You can just go to your internet provider or the settings, your router, whatever you want to call it, and just deliberately force it to run slower and slower and slower. To the point where basically you will be biased. You know. Or what most likely happen is you'll just get modders and hackers basically. Just saying, oh well in that case I'll just force it to happen. You know, I'll just basically forcibly eject everyone from the session. Because you can do it when you think about it, you can choose to do that. I think on the last gen people were doing that as well. I mean, if they can put billion-dollar bounties on people like back on that generation of consoles, I'm pretty sure they can just boot you out of the session and like, just hit a few buttons and say, right, everybody, fuck off, I'm selling me stuff. You know. You know. And it's not like my MTU setting works all the time. It works, I would say, 80% of the time, I would say. Because every now and then, I'm kind of hoping someone does join it. It is still an online public lobby, you can actually join it. The problem is, if I drive or go near you, it will cause a lag, and eventually you'll be booted out. But every now and then, it could take an hour, 2 hours at times for you to actually leave. And you're all free to move around the map and do whatever you want. There's a bunch of people I've met, actually made friends with them because of that. You know, we just basically left each other alone. And I bet right now, the way I see it is, not many people, at least to my knowledge, are actually bothering the backside to, you know, actively destroy your crates or the cars you're sourcing or your supplies or your bunker or whatever. They're not really doing that. I forgot whose video it was, but they basically said everyone's just focused on making money for themselves. No one can really be asked to fuck with anybody else. No one can be bothered. Especially with cars like the Ocelot XA21s, you know, costing as much as they do. I'll say this, don't buy the car now, wait until the 25% discount, and you know what's going to come around. But however, about 5 days after the X84 was released, what happened? 25% off. A couple of days, a week after the Wagner's released, what happens? I'm going to stop and show you. What happens to the Wagner after it's been released? Oh well, it was 25% off. There's not anymore. Shit, it must be the last day. Damn it! It was 25% off. Oh, they had a purchase price. It could be off. Just back around after that with a tank. Yeah, it did. I think 2 minutes to spare. They'll get it back. But that's the problem with Rockstar's bullshit, basically. I don't know what it is, but I've always said this, and it's kind of true. I don't know why Rockstar make an amazing game and then just fucking shit all over it. I want to understand why they do it. I mean, a lot of people have been like, ooh, most of the DLCs have been amazing. No, they haven't. They've been fucking pathetically shit. They honestly have. Say what you want, but they've been shit. They really have. And the heist updates, I mean, if you hadn't seen me and my friends about 2 years ago, I think, when they came out, our bloody faces, we couldn't honestly, we were just fucking shocked. Because I think there was the prison break, and the problem with the prison break is the amount of money on the board. We thought we were all, you can buy the garage for $51, it's not completely full yet, but we thought the money on the board was what each player was getting. So we were like, oh, 585,000, that's not that, I think, something like that. Hey, that's not bad. If I had done like 4 missions that weren't that hard for $500,000, that's fucking awesome. If some fucker had told us I was going to get split 4 ways and I'd barely receive 150 grand,
Anything you need, boss.
I would have punched him in the fucking face and said, we've waited 1.5 years for this shit, and that's what you give us? You bunch of cunts, seriously, what the fuck? Yeah. And that's what the Rockstars like their face. I mean, here's the thing. If you stop solo lobbies, you're just gonna destroy the game, you're gonna kill it. Yeah, you're gonna kill it. The reason you're gonna kill it is because everyone's just gonna say, okay then, fine.
What's cooking?
Fuck you too.
Let me know.
They're not gonna play it. They're not gonna fucking buy shark cards, you bellends. They're not gonna fucking bother. They're just gonna say, fuck the game, I'm out. I've got other games to play, to spend my time on, and my money on. Half of which are actually way better. The only reason I got back in the GTA, first of all, Rockstar gave me a account back for some random reason, and secondly, it's because, well, I've got nothing really else to do until Call of Duty 2 World War 2 comes out, which I will be doing videos on. I've got something lined up as kind of like a gap between Outlast and World War 2. I might have 1 or 2 more things, but yeah. And I think I'll get back in the shooter because I kind of like this car. Plus, you'll never see this one. It's funny actually when you drive, because I actually do have a Vaca as well. It's quite funny when I drive around that. You always get one player going, what car is that? Like, how will you know what car this is in the game? It's like I was driving this and someone even sends a text. I mean, like I say, it doesn't work all the time in the MCU. I will end up with other people every now and then. I'm kind of counting on it in this video. Some random fucker joins to show you that it doesn't always work. Works most of the time, not all of the time. It's definitely all in minutes. Yeah. Just get a bit of a reload. No, I want to try is this. Hell yeah! Oh yeah, they got the exploding round. Time too. I think he's dead, but he's seen his life from his bones. No, yeah, he's definitely dead. Yeah, I'm one of those assholes that runs around pick up every morsel of money. It's like, everyone's like, what's the fucking point? I was like, I want to move. You know that, you know what I am in this game? The perfect way to sum me up is, if you've seen, I think it's the 6th Fast and Furious film, at least it's, not in terms of, like, release, but, you know, the number. Actually, in terms of release. But it's the one where I'm in London. And then, oh, I've got the names of the characters, but I know Roman's definitely one of them. And he goes over to the fucking vending machine to get a snack. He's like, anyone got a quarter, anyone got a pound? He doesn't want to pay for like £1 to get a chocolate bar. And the other guy's like, why are you worried? He's like, well, just buy it, you're a millionaire. And he's like, that's how you stay. Like, you're a millionaire and you're still asking for money. That's how you stay a millionaire. Exactly. That's how you stay a millionaire. You just fucking, you never stop accumulating money. That's how it works. You just never stop. You just go on and on as long as you bloody look. Oh, that was a beautiful shot. I don't know what it is. I can never fire that well in first person. I wouldn't know real well. I've actually done it in real life, believe it or not. I was firing blanks. Don't worry. They weren't live rounds, but I did actually. And it was also live rounds at the firing range. I thought, fuck it, I'll get a pickup truck and I'll actually try to drive it and fire it against the drivers. It's actually a lot easier than you might think. Like, the hardest thing is, you kind of have to make sure there's nothing in your way. So it means you have to like maneuver the car, then basically just gonna let go of the steering and say, okay, the car's gonna go in a straight line. Fire! The fucking window. It's easy and also very hard. The driving thing is hard. The driving's hard. You have to make sure it's pointing straight. I might get a fell on that car. I like that. The Serrano's not a bad car, is it? You know, I was like, yeah, but it's not that bad of a car. There's something like I've seen the main cars in this game. It's basically, first of all, I've got a thing where the names on the list, but he ain't shot on that junction, isn't he? Have to form an arrow. I don't know what it is of this, but I kind of like the way it looks. And secondly, they must drive well. Like the Wagner, I've had it, I did get it. Your car's kind of fucked, I just put it in this one. Every fucking fast in the Get out of my bloody way. Die already, will you? Jeez, you're pissing me off. I'm trying to drive my fucking camper around. But, I think the main cause is because everyone will be like, well, you've got a Schwarzer, you didn't even pay for that to store. I'm like, yeah, but the Schwarzer drifts like a dream. It honestly does. Plus, first of all, it sounds amazing. It looks pretty damn cool. I'm like, now, not that many people own them, so that's another factor. It's like individuality, I'll say, in uniqueness. And it just drifts around like an absolute bastard. It's actually really good at sliding around, at least the way I do it. Because the way I do it is like in every other game where you can drift. The problem is, this game has like the most overpowering traction control I could possibly think of. Like, I honestly wish there was a way to turn the traction control off to let the car slide around. It'd be quite fun to do. If it's front wheel drive, it's camper van, it's not too hard, but it's basically a handbrake turn. If I don't, yeah, look, it's a big massive wheel. Try again. Yeah, I didn't do it very well there, harm it, but if I did a front wheel drive car, we can show you on this. But to tell you, if it's a front wheel drive, you kind of swing the back all the way around, and just kind of like turn really hard on the corner and slam your foot to the front of the car. And rear wheel drive's basically, put short, it's kind of like you change down a gear to get a lot of torque, and you kind of just like pull the handbrake a tiny little bit to kind of make the wheels lock up, and you know, kick the back end out as you're turning the corner, and then pretty much opposite lock your wheel, and then just whack your foot down. It's dumb as it sounds, but yeah. It's a bit more to it than that, but there's the basics. All-wheel drive somewhere in between, you know. I'm on the pavement or sidewalk, whatever you want to call it. Okay. But yes, I mean, there are cars in this game I have that are extremely old, and people would laugh the hell to say, why have these still got them? I'm not ridiculously awesome. I might actually get the end of the exec. That's the other thing I want to box. I want more Koenigseggs in this game. There's only one Koenigsegg in the entire game. Overflow out the XX. The only one. There's one. What the hell? BS. More fucking Rockstar bullshit. What the hell's wrong with you? It's like one. It's like the amount of bloody Ferraris and Lamborghinis or Grottis, and Bugattis we've had. We've only had one Koenigsegg. Boring. We've only had one Pagani, which is the Osiris. Boring. We've only got 3 Bugattis. Like, add all the old ones, you know? You know, I would love, like, an old 1930s racing car. You know the ones that had the massive V12s? I'd fucking love one of those in this game. It'd be so cool. You know, the little skinny bicycle wheels sliding around. It'd be fucking hilarious. Honestly, it would. It'd be so funny just to see that. You just driving by to see some fucking 30s racer. It's like, it'd be like, I've got his name now from Predator. You know when Schwarzenegger basically lifts the truck up and then goes down the hill, and the guy just goes, what the fuck? It'd be like that. I'm thinking on this. Oh yeah, let's try blue. Oh, I don't know. Oh, dark blue. Ultra blue. Nah. Normal blue. Yeah. Ultra blue. Yeah, that looks nice. Yeah, it reminds me of my Masako, which I did get rid of eventually. But it reminds me of that, because we used to have a blue and ultra blue. Yeah. Just for the hell of it. When I had the fingers. Yeah, there's neons and there, we want them. Nah. Spoiler. Big as always better. That's what your last good. And stock wheels. Boom, let's go. But yeah, I mean, back to the point of like Rockstar stopping solo lobbies, I wouldn't bother. I wouldn't go to the trouble, you'll just lose a lot of people. I mean, the players in GT Online has never actually been higher. Do you really want to just kind of hack them in half? Do you really want to do it? Do you want to hack the amount of people playing the game straight in half and say, well, you know what, we just want people to basically be drones by shark cars till they're fucking dead, or, you know, the accounts have gone bust. Yeah, it's a great idea, yeah. Instead, why don't you give us more money for the shark cards? This is a good purchase. Come on. Oh. I swear I shot that car. I just shot that car. It was the closest ever miss. Ever. I shot that fucker, I know I did. I kind of in a bullshit, I only have 4 rounds in a magazine. Like, what the fuck? 4 bullets? Is that it? This is exactly why I wanted this gun. This just come down this just comes straight down there. Bang, bang. Brilliant, I love it now. That's why I wanted the ballistic equipment. The problem is I've already thought about that. I can't use the ballistic equipment when I'm doing stuff. Way! You couldn't make me life fucking easier, could you? No. Just make it a million times harder. Like, I'll have to be congratulated. Like, the only fucking purpose I have for the ballistic equipment, I haven't fucking used the bastard. Thanks a bunch. You know, like, silly thanks. Actually, I feel like just I was shooting my last one. I should have blew him up right down there. Yeah, I'll use the normal SMG for a bit. Then I'll move on to the Mark II, which is basically the submachine gun from GTA 4. Can you not just fucking come at us? I mean, seriously, you're gonna run around like 15 hours in a bloody circle. Just fucking drive straight forward. That's what I hate about the AI, honestly. It's another reason I wanted the bloody sniper rifle, so when they go past that gap, I'm gonna blow them away instantly. Because they just take the fucking piss. Like, seriously, I'm at the end of the alleyway, just gone towards the alleyway. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's a waste of fucking time trying to go around in circles. Waste of bloody time. That's all 4 waves, get the car done, and I'll pretty much end the video. But I mean, the idea behind this video is quite simply just, what is the fucking point of stopping players being in a session by themselves? Because you're just gonna hurt the game, you're honestly gonna hurt the game, I know you are. There's people like me, I find it way easier. There's a reason I have, look at the top right of the screen, there's a fucking reason I have that. It's because I admit I've been abusing the technique to get, you know, be by yourself. I admit I've been abusing it. Here's the thing. If you see an advantage, you know what, fucking come here, seriously. Oh no, get here, you little cunt. Really? Everybody's just slam into each other, you know. Well, it's only 86, there's not too much action about it, so as long as all burn hits us, you know. It better be where I think it is as well, but it's not fucking Villa. I keep getting that stupid Villa all the way in the northwest, I keep getting that. I don't know why I keep getting it, but I keep getting it. But yeah, back to the topic in hand, again. I wouldn't bother. I wouldn't fucking bother. Look on the bright side, basically. If people are able to do what I do, that means that you can basically make more interesting content and people will have more money to spend on those bloody items in the first place. You know, it doesn't mean you're never gonna get shark cards. You know, if you keep buffing the bloody prices of everything up and you make the payouts fucking pathetic as you are right now, let's be honest. Then by all means people will still buy them. They won't buy them as much as you want them to, but they'll still bloody buy them. You know, here in Sharkers, when you actually do the maths, they're not that good. They're simply not that good. There's just the sort of fact of, you know, they're mucking around, they're faffing around. Just fucking stop it, seriously. They've been shitting on the game long enough. You know, I mean with a heist like I was saying, I mean all that bloody effort for 100 grand. I could do 10 fucking missions. They're easier if you pay more when you add them all up. And you can do them by your fucking self as well. You don't need 4 people. Someone lands out, so what? You die, you've got lives. Even on the hardest difficulty, so what? It's just, you know, I'm gonna say to people, why are you doing heists? The missions are so much easier, you get more RP, it takes less time. You know, in the long run, we're just better, pretty much. And then the CEO work came out. That's all I used to do, was the CEO work in crates. You know, all I used to do. Thanks, Jane. I call me Assistant Jane, by the way. you know. And the funny thing is as well, this is not actually the first character to be second. The original, I can't actually remember, on the last GTA video, I can't remember if I had them or not. I probably did. But they actually did eventually get the rank 700. I know I was going to go, you're not even like just over half that. I know that, but I mean, it's the simple fact that your money carries over. I basically got bored of that character and thought, well, it's like rank 700 odd, I can't really be arsed to have him. Because every now and then I'll get some stupid bloody whiny kid saying, you're a hacker, you're a modder, you're modding your account. No, fuck it didn't bother with the account. I played from day one. Well, at least when the, you know, this generation of consoles came up, I played from day one. Technically speaking, that's how and where I am. Didn't fucking mod. Jesus Christ. You know I didn't mod because Rockstar again, they'll just rip all the bloody mods out of the game. So what the fuck was up with that? I get it, like, you don't people are modding like certain armoured cars and stuff, but I mean, you release them anyways. You know what I mean? For fuck's sake. Again with the traffic, can you fucking fix it please? I'm being serious. Like, I know it takes half a year to, you know, I can't be fucking half a year to get you turn around the floor. It's like, dude, you're turning a corner in a car, not a fucking battleship, away, move. But why the AI seriously just slow it down and go, right, corner. And we're done the corner. Right, just fucking turn. Take a fucking wheel, will you? Jeez. I don't know, Americans, I'm assuming that we're based in America again. Over GTA 6, I've heard rumours it's going to be in London. I don't think it is. It'd be fucking awesome if it was in London, I admit. But the problem with Rockstar is they've always said it'll be based in the US city. If I had to give my honest opinion, I would say Vice City. The reason for that is simply put it, Vice City's been featured less than Liberty City, which was in GTA 3, Liberty City Stories, and obviously 4. It's been featured less, so 3 times. Vice City's only been featured twice, so I reckon balance it out. And also, it'd be fucking awesome to go back to Vice City, because boats would be really good, and, you know, in this game they're pretty fucking useful. And Vice City would be awesome, boats would be really, really useful. You know, extremely fucking useful. So, yeah, but then to wrap this video up, it's pretty much just like, I would just love to see Rockstar, if they actually can fix the solo lobby situation. When I say situation, I mean they're being a bunch of cunts and they're just like, we want people to bang shotguns and waste their fucking time. You know, that shit. If they can fix it, well, so what? I just say don't play it anymore. If they want to be a bunch of bellends, you be a bellend as well. So you two can play at that game. Just do that. And they'll regret it and they'll say, oh, we'll give you it back, and just say, no. No, actually, you had your chance, you blew it. You can just fuck off at this point. That's honestly what I would do. But I mean, I don't know, just for someone like me who, you know, uses that technique to get, you know, where they are in the game, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see, won't we? But until then, I may as well be off. So this has been a whole, I hope you've enjoyed, well, not really enjoyed, I hope you've just agreed with me rather, that they shouldn't bother the backsides. Mainly because A, it'll cost a lot of money to do that kind of update. Secondly, they're going to muck around with the game a hell of a lot. And thirdly, it'll piss a load of people off. So I wouldn't bother. I really honestly wouldn't fucking bother my backside. It's just too much bloody effort. It's like a fusion reactor. You have to put way too much energy in and you get fuck all out the other side. That's basically what they're going to do. And they're going to put a ton of effort in and get absolutely nothing in return. The point of that is, you know, what's the point in that? But this has been Horde. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, like, comment, subscribe. It always helps. And as usual, I'll see you all with kind of like a filler between now and the 3rd of November this year, when lovely World War II, the new Call of Duty game comes out, which I'm really looking forward to, because it's about damn time they went back to the roots of where it came from and had a game that isn't jumping around in space and firing lasers. It's about fucking time, if you ask me. But until then, I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye for now, everyone.